and welcome to this edition of Newsmakers. I'm your host, Mohammed Alshoaiby. With us today is one of the AUS community's most distinguished figures, Associate Dean of CAS, Dr. Ibrahim Sadek. Dr. Sadek, thanks for being with us today.
It's my pleasure.
Dr. Sadek, you've taught internationally at North Carolina and in Saudi Arabia at the College of Petroleum. How does the AUS experience fare in comparison to those other universities?
Yes. In addition, also I taught at the University of California at Santa Barbara, and compare these three schools, the three universities, with the AUS. I can say US is leading among these three universities. I can give you reasons for that. In short time, we are on the map, and we have international name now among other universities. If I compare the university with the University of California at Santa Barbara, yes, it is Santa Barbara. It's an excellent university, and they have different measures as well as we have. But we are graduating excellent students, and they prove to be excellent in their careers.
And it's also the short time in which AUS has grown.
That's
so,
right.
But you have been with AUS since the beginning, and how has your role changed throughout this time?
It changed a lot. Before I came here, I was involved in research and teaching rather than administration. But I learned a lot through the 12 years, or now we enter the 13 years, the 13th year. I found that I learned a lot in terms of administration. I learned a lot about courses, about requirements, what are the general education, what's the free elective, involved every bit in any program offered in the university.
And that's the registration period is going on right now, and we've all seen the long lines in front of your office. So can you tell us what an associate dean really does during the registration period?
Usually, the main concern for the students is sometimes how do you choose humanities or social sciences. They don't know what is humanities and what social sciences also. My role is to advise them in taking these courses. Sometimes there are sections closed. They have time conflict in their schedules. I help them to find a suitable course. Sometimes selecting free electives, they don't know what is the meaning of free elective. Or if they want to choose minor in a certain program, I can advise them. Sometimes they ask if I do major in this, they want to move from one major to another. What is the benefit he can get out of it when he graduates or she graduates? Such things I involve with that.
And I'm sure that the students will make lots of requests throughout the registration period specifically. So how do you deal with all these requests?
Sometimes I examine them carefully. If they need these courses, I register them. If not, I tell them they have to find other alternatives.
I see. And with the registration process as well, we've seen a lot of students from other colleges also coming to see you about registration. So are these parts of the CAS Associate Dean's duties is to help students throughout the AUS spectrum?
These students, because more than 1/3 of their courses in their program or in their major, they are taking it from our college.
I see.
And that's the reason they come to us and seek help in finding courses for them.
Okay, and Now with the Dean of CAS leaving, after a long stay in his position, might I add, how do you feel about working with someone new now, especially since that person might be a complete stranger? How would you feel towards that?
You see, I have been with three previous deans, or I can say two, and the third one will leave at the end of the semester. I did not find any problem working with the previous one or the present one. And I don't think I will have any problem in the future. But of course, it is his choice, the new dean, whether he will keep me or not. That's one.
And a lot of students, I mean, there's been talk around campus as well with the search for the new dean. A lot of them would like to see you in that position. What do you think about that?
Well, it will be my honor to be in this position. But, you know, it is the choice of the committee and the university administration.
So, being one of the main figures in the College of Arts and Science and being with it since the beginning, how do you think the college has grown since AUS's beginnings?
Yes, it has been grown remarkably, in the sense we have enlarged the programs, the number of students in the majors increased, especially in mass communication. We have more than 400 students. We add majors like biology, chemistry. We added math. We added the international studies. And we have also the English literature and language. They were not present at the beginning of the establishment of the university. And also, we have now large number of faculty, more than 170 faculty in the College of Arts and Sciences. And we are going to build more programs now at the level of the university. The university approves two programs. One is the actuarial science undergraduate program and the graduate program in math. And in the future, we are thinking to have a major in psychology.
Tell us a bit about the major in psychology. What does a major have to go through to become approved and to actually to be actualized, where
Yes,
students can actually sign in?
Yes. Usually the process should be a proposal coming from the department, which this psychology in the international studies department. It goes to the college curriculum committee. If it approves and the dean approves it, then it goes to the UCC. It is University Curriculum College, University Curriculum Committee. Yes, sorry, committee. And then after that, it goes to the COD, Council of Deans. If it is approved, then it goes to the Board of Trustees at the end. The final word is going to be from the Board of Trustees.
I see. And what majors have, this is mainly a question for new students who are just joining AUS, what new majors have been offered in the past, let's say, a year?
In a year, we did not offer, but in 2 years ago, we had the math. We offered the math major and the biology. That was 2 years ago. But last year, we did not have any new.
And
but this year, as I told you, that we have two proposals, and these proposals are approved by the university in actuarial science and a graduate program in mathematics.
And they've been approved by the Board of Trustees?
Not yet. It will be in their next meeting.
I see.
Hopefully.
So we were reading your teaching statement,
Yes.
and we found it very interesting that you say here in the third paragraph that I realize that each class has its own personality. Now, that's a lovely quote. What do you mean by that specifically? How does a class have a personality?
Yes, if the student from School of Business is different from the students from School of Engineering. So you have to adapt yourself to the nature of the students. If they are from engineering or from business or architecture, really there's difference in their way of...
So a professor needs to adapt to the students.
Yes, yes.
And you also say that students are immersed in theories, rules, and tricks. Now, a lot of students, especially in the Mass Comm program, are wary of theory courses. Now, what do you think about that? What do you think about theory courses being taught, particularly in the Mass Comm program?
You know, it's important to learn theory, but you have to have a practice after that. You have to learn what you have to practice what you learn in the theory.
And do you think there's a fine balance between practice and theory?
I think there is in mass communication, I think in advertising or in other concentrations, they have a balance in theory and application or practice.
Well, Dr. Sadek, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
And if there's anything you'd like to add?
I thank you very much, and I wish all the best for the university and for faculty and students and administration.
And we thank you for being with us, and we hope to see you soon on our show. Viewers, thanks for watching. I'm Mohammed Alshoaiby from NewsMakers. You can catch the latest edition of our NewsMakers episodes at www.enewsmcm.com.